The times are turbulent indeed. Many people are afraid of their future. People speak about a crisis in the liberal democratic order. Populism is on the rise, intolerance. So what's going on with the system, with the countries in which we live? What's going on with the greater Europe in which we live? And I have extensive experience with these international issues in Europe. That's why I want to address these issues, not just about the institutions, but also about the people in the institutions, about the leaders. Because I believe leaders can guide countries and institutions towards a brighter future, but leaders can also destroy institutions. Leaders can destroy countries and even people. So leadership matters. We know that our countries individually are not able to cope with the globalization, but also the international system seems less able to cope with all the things that are going on. It looks like a system overload. So we need to talk about that problem and how to fix it. In fact, it starts with the reality that we are different. That we do not all have the same culture or civilization in Europe and outside Europe, but still we need to find a way to work together. So partnership in leadership means that you try to build a bridge towards the leaders in the other countries, so that together you can go forward and deal with the issues.
So that means that this partnership is part of the leadership itself. It's really a collective effort to deal with the challenges.
What it means is that you start to look for the values that you have in common. You don't need to be 100% the same. We all have different histories, different sensitivities. We have to respect that. But it's very important that we recognize the commonality of certain values, like certain humanitarian values, respect for life of a human being. But also very important for us is the value of freedom. To let people make choices in their own lives, to let countries choose their own destinies. That's a core value. And with people who share those values, we work together, and together we are stronger, and together we can make change. We live in an unprecedented situation, so we have to understand what happens around us. We have also to find the best approach and to learn how to interact with other people. So we are learning all the time. Because of the new challenges, we have to adapt. Because of the fact that the other partners are also changing, we have to adapt to them as well. And so we are constantly learning how to improve working together. Sometimes you have to pause, even if you have no time to pause, because a crisis has erupted, which requires immediate response. But mentally you have to pause, because you have to deal with a lot of issues at the same time. You have to take action on the ground, you have to find partners in that action in order to make it possible. If you take action in a foreign country, you need the cooperation of the other government. If there is a war going on in that country, you need to find a way how to deal with that issue. If you have to have access to a part of the country that's controlled by armed groups. So you need to find the way to do this. You have to reflect on this, but at the same time there's no time to lose. This creates a special tension, but it's also quite beautiful if you see it work. And it's also very rewarding if you can see that, yes, we are doing the right thing. Yes, we are providing the result that our people are asking for.
Thank you, Kees, for your sharing of experience and your openness in how leadership works in practice.